Most people hate the Dr. Sartain twist, but I don't know, man. I like sort of his character. His character might explain a lot. Like, Michael Myers brings up a lot of questions. Like, well, since he got arrested and put into a insane asylum when he was a kid, how the fuck does he know how to drive a car in the 70s? And in the new movie, he drives like a newer car, like a SUV. It's like, well, who the hell gave him lessons? Dr. Sartain might have gave him lessons. Even in the original, Dr. Loomis suspected somebody must have been giving him lessons. That somebody could have been Dr. Sartain. Maybe even Dr. Loomis knew about Sartain way back then. This is how it could have been. You know, Dr. Sartain could have been riding shotgun like, all right, Michael, this is how you shift and everything. Giving him lessons inside the insane asylum, right? Totally makes sense. I love that. He must have helped him escape in 2018, but he probably also helped him learn how to drive in the 70s and even maybe a couple years before 2018. So I got a couple of theories about it. Let's get to it. Hey, I'm Brian, Slasher in Suits. What's going on, dudes? Alright. Well, we know Dr. Sartain is dead because his head became like a tray of sloppy joes spilled on the floor. Brutal. But when does being dead ever stop you from being in a sequel? If you watched the teaser trailer, there was glimpses and clues that they were trying to give us, but you might have missed it if you just focused on the fire engine and Jamie Lee Curtis. But look again closely with your eyes, see? What? That's a body on the floor. Whose body is that? I don't know, man. What bodies were left on the floor? I mean, there was a doctor with missing a face because Michael totally smashed it. Could that be Dr. Sartain on the floor? I think pretty much so. But what's the point in having him really in the teaser trailer? Maybe we're gonna flash back to the time when Michael and Dr. Sartain were actually sort of working together. The facts are that Michael knows how to drive, and how the hell does he know how to drive without somebody teaching him? Dr. Sartain fills that void, right? Michael's probably not a great driver, right? He drove way back in the 70s, and then he drove in the latest movie, but man, you don't drive for 40 years, you'd probably forget, right? You probably need like a refresher every now and then. Like, Michael probably can't parallel park or anything, but I think Dr. Sartain would have took him on some refresher courses around the asylum and everything. That makes a whole lot of sense to me because, you know, not driving a car in 40 years is definitely going to affect you. You don't even know how to turn on a new car in 40 years. Push start ignitions right now confuse the hell out of me. Like, I'm still used to regular ass keys. Michael probably only drives automatic cars. I doubt very highly he picked up manual transmissions that quick, right? And most cop cars, he drove this cop car there because those dead bodies did drive that cop car. He drove it there, so most cop cars are automatic transmissions. And we know for a fact Michael Myers is gonna escape that fire trap basement, but exactly where does he go after he escapes is the question. And here's another theory I got right now. Alright, he probably takes the cop car that he drove there to drive it after and chase Laurie and the family all over again. He probably still had the keys on him, or he must have left the keys inside the car, right? Because maybe they could even melted if they left them in the fire and everything, if he's that crispy and everything. But he's probably like, I got Laurie good, she's got to go to the hospital, I'll meet her there. It's like definitely Michael makes it to the hospital, and you know, how's he gonna get around if he doesn't drive, right? It's not like Michael can Uber or anything. Judging by the Instagram teaser trailer, everybody's after him, so he needs to get around somehow. So I suggest he probably took that cop car, or, right, Laurie and them, they found a person and flagged him down and basically like hitchhiked back to town or take him to the hospital. Michael could have done the same thing, right? But Michael's not just going to ride in the back. He's going to kill you and take the truck. But, ooh, what if he drives a fire engine too? I'd be like, that's a bridge too far, man. I can't even drive a fire truck and everything. That's very complex. Let's just say he either takes the cop car or steals somebody else's car.
Leave my patients alone. Get away from the body. Stand back.
I'm not going to say it again. Step away from the suspect. Step away.
So, I like the Dr. Sartain twist. I know that's unpopular, but I think it explains a lot. Like, he probably taught him how to drive. He broke him out, right? He probably did all these other things. I love the explanation from him. And it really sucks that he died, like, right off the bat and got his head squashed. Please, Dr. Sartain, we have so many questions that need to be answered, and you're the man to do it. You have all the dirt on Michael. And if we're going through the effort of giving us a young Dr. Sartain, please give us a flashback to a young Dr. Loomis. Use that de-age Irishman technology. Bring him back to life just so we can get some more answers. I would love that immensely. Alright, that's all I got for now. Subscribe and follow me on everything down in the description below. Let me know who do you think that was on the ground and who the hell taught Michael Myers how to drive, right? What kind of cars is he gonna drive in the next one? I want to know. Thanks for watching, follow me, subscribe, and catch you dudes later. Later, dudes.
It's him!
Here we go. Brace yourselves. Don't hit him!
Watch out!
Michael!